Greetings! Manta79 here, and welcome to another deck profile video for Cardfight Vanguard Deer Days! Alright then, get started, pressing the A button now, loading game, and here we are in the main menu. Let's get on to the edit deck menu. And now in today's video, the deck profile I'm going to be making one for is Stoicheia, Sylvan, Horn, Beast King, Magnolia, D-BT01. So first, for this deck, I'm going to be using this D-BT01 as the base for the deck I'm building. Okay, let's get right on it. Let's go to edit deck. And so for this deck, like I mentioned before, it's going to be a Magnolia deck built with cards available up until D-BT01. So let's first go to ZR, filter settings, attack, and filter only cards from D-BT01, Genesis of the 5 Greats, apply filter, and here we go. So first off, Grade 3, right deck, Sylvan, Horn, Beast King, Magnolia. The main Grade 3 to use in this deck, its skill is Auto as a Vanguard. At the end of the battle, this unit attacks, you can counterblast 1. If the cost isn't paid, you may choose one of your rear guards in the back row and it can attack from the back row and get plus 5,000 power. And if you persona row on that turn, choose 3 rear guards instead of 1 for this unit's skill. So for Magnolia, it's pretty much the fake focus on letting your back row units attack from the back row by paying a mere counterblast of 1. And if you manage to counterblast to persona ride when you use the skill, you can have 3 attackers in the back row, making it possible to have 6 attacks in total. Making this a very good card to have if you prefer to rush your opponents with a large number of attacks. So playing 4 of this, then the Grade 2, Sylvan, Horn, Beast, Lattice, right deck. Its skills are, the first skill, Auto. When written on top of by Sylvan, Horn, Beast King, Magnolia, Soul Blast 1. If the cost has been paid, reveal the top card of your deck. If it is a unit card, call it to the rear guard circle. If not, put it to your hand. And the second skill of Lattice, Auto from the back row rear guard circle. When attacking an opponent's Vanguard, you can Soul Blast 1. If the cost has been paid, this unit gets plus 10,000 power until the end of the battle. So for Lattice, just by riding Magnolia on top of him, as long as you don't mind paying the Soul Blast of 1, you have a chance of calling another attacker onto your field by using its skill to reveal the top card of your deck, or possibly getting a new card in your deck from your deck to your hand. And the second skill of Lattice, its skill can only be activated from the back row rear guard circle when attacking. If you Soul Blast 1, you can give him an extra 10,000 power, so it works well with Magnolia's skill, which lets you make a back row unit able to attack. So with his own skill and Magnolia's, he can serve as a 25,000 point attacker on his own. Playing 4 of this guy. The Grade 2, Seizing Slash Mutant, Root Slash, not gonna play it, taking it out. And now the Grade 2, Sylvan, Horn, Beast, Duger. If you have 4 or more rear guards, this unit gets plus 5,000 power. Okay, I think I'm gonna hold on to this card. And then the Grade 2, Looting Petal, Stomalia. Not gonna play her, removing her from deck. And next, Grade 2, Blitz Order, Call of the Beast. Blitz Order can only be played when you call a Guardian. Skill is, choose one of your units. It gets plus 5,000 power until the end of the battle. If you have 3 or more back row units, instead of 5,000, it gets 15,000. So this Blitz Order is more or less like a 5,000 to 15,000 point shield, depending on how many back row rear guards you have, but I'm not going to play this card, taking it out. And now for Grade 2s, going over here. The Grade 2, Sylvan, Horn, Beast, Gil Nozla. Skill is Auto from the back row rear guard circle. When it attacks, counterblast 1. If the cost has been paid, you can choose one of your other rear guards and it gets the power of this unit until the end of the turn. So for Gil just by attacking from the back row, which works well with Magnolia's skill, he'll be able to add on its own power to the unit in front of it, making your next attack from the front row unit much more powerful thanks to Grinozla. So for this guy, I'm playing 4. The Grade 2, Inheritance Maiden, Hendrina. Its skills are, first skill, Auto. When placed on the rear guard circle, you may discard 3 cards from the top of your deck. Nope, not gonna play this girl. Then how about this one? The Grade 2, Spurring Maiden, Alania. Skill, Auto. When placed on the rear guard circle, counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. If the cost has been paid, you may choose a Grade 2 or less from your drop zone and call it to the rear guard, and it gets plus 5,000 power until the end of the turn. So for a lineage, it's a good way to fill out your rear guard by calling cards from the drop zone, as long as you don't mind paying the cost of Counter Blast 1 and Soul Blast 1, giving you more attacks to work with. Alright, we're playing 4 of her. And then here's Sylvan Horn Beast Aglio. Its skill is Action, Rear Guard, retire this unit, choose 2 of your own units, and it gets plus 5,000 power. So for Aglio, it's more or less a skill to support your other units in your field, like your Vanguard or Rear Guard. Just by retiring itself, you're able to give 2 of your attackers 5,000 power, a good card to use with the Magnolia decks. So for him, we're going to be playing... taking 4 first, and now... Right deck, Great 1, Sylvan Horn Beast, Karis. Its skill is, for skill, auto. When written on top of by Sylvan Horn Beast Lattice, you may reveal the top card of your deck. If it is a Grade 2 or less unit, call it to the rear guard circle. If not, put it into your soul. And the second skill, continuous, back row rear guard circle. During the battle this unit attack, it gets plus 5,000 power. So for Karis, just by writing Lattice on top of him, if you reveal a Grade 2 on top of your deck, or a Grade 2 or less, you can call to the rear guard circle. If not, put it to your soul. So either way, you'll have another attacker on the field, or possibly more cards in your soul to Soul Blast with. And the second skill, by attacking from the back row, which works well with Magnolia's skill, he can serve as a 13,000 to 18,000 power attacker on his own, thanks to Magnolia's and Karis' skills. And now, I'm going to hold on to 4 of this guy, so... The Great 1, Knight of Friendship Cyrus, skill, activation, rear guard once per turn, Soul Blast 2, if the cost has been paid, reveal the top card of your deck, if it is a unit card, call to rear guard circle, if not, put it to your hand. So for Cyrus, it's a pretty hefty cost of Soul Blast 2, pretty much worth it. Just by calling him, you'll be able to check the top card of your deck, and potentially get another attacker. If it's not a unit card, like an order card, it goes to your hand instead. So for this guy, we're only going to play 2, so taking 2 out. And now... The Great 1, Hopeful Maiden, Alejandra, Sentinel, Perfect Guard. Gonna replace her with the D-Boosters Sentinels, so here it is. Great 1, Planner, Prevent Dragon, Sentinel, Perfect Guard. Skill, first skill, Continuous, Sentinel. You have only up to 4 cards of Sentinel in your deck. And second skill, Auto, when placed in the Guardian Circle, choose one of your units. It cannot be hit until the end of battle. And if you have 2 or more cards, discard a card for the cost, so... For Planner Prevent Dragon, it's just like any other Perfect Guard in the Cardfight Vanguard trading card game. Just by guarding with him and discarding 1 card in your hand, you can completely block 1 enemy attack. And also it features another ability. When used to guard with, if you have less than 2 cards in hand, you won't have to pay the usual discard 1 cost to play the Perfect Guard skill. So he's a pretty good last resort defense in a desperate situation. So overall, a pretty good Perfect Guard. We're going to be playing 4 of this guy. And now, let's see. Next Great Ones. The Great 1, Conspiring Mutant at Mantis. Its skill is Auto, when placed on the rear guard circle, choose one of your other rear guards, and it gets plus 5,000 power to the end of the turn. So for Admantis, he's a pretty basic card. Just by calling him, one of your other rear guards get a 5,000 power boost. So pretty helpful overall. So we're going to be playing 3 of this guy. And then readjusting. Okay, I'm taking out 4 Dugers. Okay, removing Duger from the deck. And now for right deck, Grade 0, Sylvan Horn Beast, Lotte, the starting unit. Skill, Auto, when written on top of, if you went second, draw a card. So Lotte is the starting unit of this deck. Just by riding on top of him, if you go second, you draw a card. Okay. And now the Grade 0, Sylvan Horn Beast, Jackalope, critical trigger. We're playing 4 of him. The Grade 0, Sylvan Horn Beast, Polatter, draw trigger. We're playing 3, taking 1 out. Sylvan Horn Beast, Valen. Let's see, front trigger, taking him out and replacing it with the D-Booster1's critical trigger over here. Abyss Temptation, playing 4. Then there's Grade 0, Sylvan Horn Beast, Zlatarok. Heal trigger, we're playing 4. And last but not least, the Grade 0, Spiritual King of Determination, Alvaria, over trigger, replacing it with the D-Boosters, Stoicheia, over trigger, which is this one. Grade 0, Swords Dragon, Deity of Blessings, Blessed Favor. Its skill is Additional effect, draw a card, choose one of your units. It gets plus critical, plus one critical until the end of the turn. All your front row units gets plus 10,000 power, and if your damage zone is the same number of cards as your opponents or more, choose a card from your damage zone and heal it. So for Blessed Favor, he's more or less like any other Overtrigger in the game. Reveal during a drive or damage check, you get 100 million power and draw, but he also features another ability. Additional effect, when revealed during a drive check, you can not only draw a card, but also give one of your units plus one critical, your front row plus 10,000 power, and possibly heal one damage. So overall, he's kind of like all four basic triggers, critical, front, draw, and heal all in one card. So, yep, pretty powerful Overtrigger for the Stoicheia Nation, playing 1. And there we go, the deck build is all set up, so let's get on to overwrite deck build. And yep, here it is. So for this deck build, mainly composed of a Magnolia deck with D-Booster1 cards, we're playing 4 Magnolias, 4 Lattice, 4 Gyuno Slot, 4 Elenia, 4 Aglio, 4 Karis, 2 Cyrus, 4 Planar Prevent Dragon, 3 Atlantis, 1 Latte, 8 critical triggers, 3 draw triggers, 4 heal triggers, and 1 Overtrigger Blessed Favor. Alright, then I've pretty much shown you me building this deck, explain the card effects, so let's get on to testing out this deck. So before we test out, let's just rename the deck first. So renaming DSD04 as Magnolia. There he is. Choosing name here, rename Magnolia, and changing card sleeves, change sleeves. Replacing the sleeves, let's see. Alright, replacing main deck sleeves with blackout sleeves, A. Replacing right deck sleeves with blackout white sleeves, press Y, okay. Deck built, explained, and sleeves changed and renamed, so let's get on to testing out this deck. Back to the main menu, going to fight menu, CPU fight, and now, let's see, what should I, battle, okay. Battle against, I'm using my Magnolia deck first, and facing off against, let's see, I'll face off against number 2, Yu Kondo, Dragon Empire, normal difficulty. And the battle begins, let's get started. Alright, the Sun Yu goes first, so rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Paper to paper, okay. Rock to scissors, I'm going first, alright. Draw my starting hand, okay then. I return the critical to my hand. Gonna draw trigger instead, okay. Alright, going first, draw, another draw trigger. I'm gonna write Sylvan Horn Beast Karis to my right deck, discarding a draw trigger for it. Right, end the turn. My opponent's turn. He rides Reno, and calling a back row support, a Mirin, okay. No guard. Let the attack hit. No trigger, okay. And the attack hits, damage check. Heal trigger, wasted a heal. Oh, that's disappointing, a pretty rough start. Okay, my turn, draw. Okay, I'm gonna write Sylvan Horn Beast Lattice from the right deck. I'm discarding a draw trigger for the cost. Right. Karis' skill. Check the top card of my deck. Unit card, Jackalope, critical trigger. I call it to the back row. Next up, I call Lattice. And let's see, at Mantis. At Mantis' skill, power to the rear guard. I give it to Lattice. And I call Karis. And beginning battle phase. My rear guard at Mantis attacks the Vanguard, 8,000 power. Alright, no guard. Damage check. No trigger, alright, safe. Now my Vanguard Lattice attacks the Vanguard, 15,000 power. Drive check, come on. No trigger, okay. Attack hits. Any trigger? No trigger, okay. And now boosted by Karis, Lattice attacks the Vanguard, 23,000 power. Attack hits and no trigger, perfect guard, okay. That's the end of my turn. Riding Blazeman and Ryu, using her skill with Reno's skill to add Trick Star to the field. And calling, okay. Cannot overdress yet, so Vanguard to Vanguard, okay, no guard. Take the attack. No trigger, okay. Ow! Damage check. No trigger. Okay. No guard. Take the hit. Ow! And damage check. Critical trigger. Wasted. Well, whatever. Throwing away the effect. Alright, now it's my turn. Stand and draw. Alright, I'm riding Sylvan Horn Beastcane Magnolia from the right deck, discarding a draw trigger to do it. Magnolia rides. Lattice to skill, I Soul Blast 1. Reveal the top card of my deck. Aglio, calling it to rear guard. Okay, then I move Mantis, replacing with Aglio. Okay, I think this should... I activate Aglio's skill. Retiring himself, give 2 units on the field plus 5,000 power. I give it to Karis and Lattice. Power added, okay. I call one more Aglio to the rear guard. And beginning battle phase, my Vanguard Magnolia attacks the Vanguard. Alright, no guard, twin drive, first check. No trigger. And second check. Heal trigger! Yes, I can heal. I heal 1 point of damage. And give the power to... give the power to... I guess to... Lattice. Effect added, 1 damage. Here it comes. And the attack lands. Slam! 1 damage. Damage check. No trigger. Okay, we're safe. Next up, I activate Magnolia's skill. Counterblast 1. I let one of my back row units attack. I let Carrots attack from the back row and add power. Okay. And now, boosted by Mantis, Aglio attacks the Vanguard, 18,000 power. No guard, okay. And damage check. No trigger, another perfect guard, nice. Now, Karis from the, Lattice from the, without boosted, attacking the Vanguard, 25,000 power. Perfect guard, okay. Discarding a grade 2, okay. Perfect guard. And now, Karis attacks the Vanguard, skill activate, plus 5,000 power, 23,000 power. And okay, use up his entire hand and intercepts, we're safe. And end of turn. Opponent's turn. They write Nirvana from their right deck. They discard a front trigger, okay. Ryu skill, add Virina to their hand. Overdress, okay. And calling. The Vanguard attacks the Vanguard, okay. And using its skill to plus power to Virina and the Vanguard. Okay, then no guard, take the attack. First check, critical, critical the Vanguard and power to Virina, okay. Second check. Double critical, seriously? Okay, another critical and power to Virina, not good. I'm getting 3 damage. Okay, damage. First check. Critical trigger, yes! I give the power to the Vanguard, all effects. And second check. No trigger. Third check. No trigger. Okay. Rear guard attack, attacking lattice. Okay, then no guard. Lattice is gone. Now by skill, he's retiring a Great Zero on my field, okay? Okay, perfect guard with Planet Prevent Dragon. I'm activating the skill to discard 1 card from my hand. Discarding heal trigger, perfect guard. Okay, we survived. Now it's my turn, stand and draw. I ride Persona Ride Magnolia. Ridden, and now I call Spurring Maiden Elenia to the rear guard. Millennia skill. Counterblast 1. Soul Blast 1. Superior calling. I call Aglio to the rear guard. I activate Aglio's skill. Retire itself. Giving power to Vanguard Magnolia and back row. No, my front row Elenia. I call Elenia. Elenia's skill. Counterblast 1. Soul Blast 1. I call a grade 2 or less to the back row. I call... I'm calling Paris to the back row behind the Vanguard. Plus power. Okay, then that should do it. Beginning battle phase. My Vanguard Magnolia, not boosted, attacks the Vanguard, 28,000 power. Okay, guards with entire hand, 43. Twin Drive, first check. No trigger. And second check. Critical trigger, yes! I give all effects to... I give the... all effects to Elenia on the left. And now... Okay, the attack is blocked. Magnolia skill. Counterblast 1. All my back row units get plus 5,000 power and can attack from the back row. 1, 2, 3. Power added. And now, continuing, my Mantis attacks the Vanguard for 13,000 power. Intercept, okay. The attack is blocked. And now, Elenia, the critical, attack the Vanguard, 30,000 power to critical. Attack hits, damage check. Critical trigger, alright, not a heal. The effect is wasted, so 6 damage, I win. Way to go. I got some VP, 700 VP for winning, perfect guard. Opponent double critical, did a Persona Ride, 6 turn pass, did a superior call, retired 5 or more units. I got 18 150 VP, got 8600 in total. Nice, going next. And we're done here, leaving the fight menu. Going back to main menu. Going back to deck menu. And with that, that's all the time we have for today. So first off, I want to say thank you to the viewers watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload again in the near future. I'll hope you all show support by liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing to my videos and channel. And with that, I say goodbye and see you all soon.